Hello and welcome to another episode of the Anime Lounge podcast. I'm your host Lance, here with my other host Matt, and today we have our other host Tyler here with us today.
What's up, guys?
Every episode we like to introduce what we're drinking behind the mics, and today I will be drinking a Driftless Glen followed by a Michelob Ultra, trying things a little differently today. What about you, Matt?
I am having some Green River regular bourbon whiskey, and then I got some like do-it-yourself smoke kit. Tried it. It's interesting. Gets a little snappy, we'll call it. And then some Wisconsinitis. What do you got over there, Tyler?
All right, I need to start coming with some class because every time I come here, I have water because I'm never prepared.
That or a Happy Thursday.
That is true. At least a happy Thursday. I'm participating, but I just got water tonight.
Yeah, just bring yourself a case and leave it in here because nobody's gonna drink it.
Hey, that's just delicious. All right, you leave me alone in my white girl drinks.
Hey, you do you.
Hey, if
don't
it gets
judge.
me hammered at a pool party, that's all I care about, all right?
Happy Thursdays are fun. I do like them, but I do prefer my carbonated drinks. So like, I know, speaking of white girl claws, those are I'm still cool with those.
I'm just not a big seltzer person. I can't deal with the carbonated beverage. Like I was kind of like the same way with like some energy drinks. I can't drink them like the zero sugars. Like I can't do it when they're carbonated. It's just, I don't know. That's weird. I can enjoy a carbonated soda, but anything else, I'm good.
Claws were definitely an acquired taste. When I first tried it, I was like, this is fucking stupid. And then my whole crew just drank it on the reg. And it was the only thing that we were just actively drinking. I'm like, fine, I'll drink it. And then you just acquire the taste. So you get used to it.
It just tastes like TV static stored next to something with light flavor.
Yep.
It's just,
that's for sure.
Yeah, I can't do any of it. Alcoholic, non-alcoholic, water, none of it. No, gross.
0 on the seltzer.
0. I know Brie got a liquid death. I tried it. Gross. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
I bought 2 cans. I was like, oh, that sounds fantastic. Took a sip and it tastes like shit.
Oh, yeah?
Fucking threw it out right away.
Oh, wow. That's complete. My friend Zach was telling me, like, dude, once you try Liquid Death, it's going to be the only thing you're ever going to want to drink. I have yet to try it myself. I know it's been around for years, but I just can't justify buying water in a can for that price. I'm like, So I have yet to do it.
It tastes like Ice Mountain if Ice Mountain was dragged through the sewage. Like, that says some words because Ice Mountain's got to be like one of the most trash waters out there next to the Dasani.
I'm not going to, I don't know how to like tell too much of a difference between waters. I'm one of those guys that water's water. But I can tell.
I'm firm on every water tastes different. And, and if you out there and you like Dasani or Ice Mountain, fight me.
Yeah, can't do bottled. No, I'm pretty picky on bottled water.
Yeah, I'm okay with it as long as it doesn't make me more dehydrated in my mouth or something like that. Then I'll drink it.
What are you drinking? Sand? Is that what you're talking about?
It's not.
Well, I drink distilled water. Distilled water does nothing for you because there's nothing in it.
Yeah, like Dasani, I know is one of them, and there's another water. I think it's just Dasani. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's got salt in it. It naturally just dries your mouth out. And it's trash.
Trash. Salt is supposed to be electrolytes, though.
Yeah, it's supposed to be electrolytes, but
you got to do it right.
You shouldn't be thirstier after you drink a bottle of water.
It's marketing. They're trying to make you drink more of it.
Exactly. And the only
thirsty, drink our shit.
Mm-hmm. Hey, that's all we got. Stuffer. But like the only water we drink is from Walmart. Otherwise, we'd never see the inside of a Walmart.
Fair.
Place scurry.
Well, it's not 24 hours anymore, so you know.
So, yeah, at that rate, it's a little less scary, but.
But anyway, yeah, let's get into this.
Yeah. So, Matt, what are we covering today?
For anybody who didn't read the title of our episode, we are going to be covering the final season of My Hero Academia. It is 11 episodes. And if you don't know what My Hero Academia is at this point, I don't know what to tell you. My synopsis isn't going to make it any better. But it's the final battle and an epilogue. That's all we got.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
You know what it is.
Yeah. At this point, we're 8 years in?
Something like that.
Something like that. So you know what you're doing at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And Lance, I'm curious, what's the Lance's lessons today?
Today's Lance's Lessons is going to be the Japanese word for explosion. And explosion is bakuhasu. Bakuhatsu is spelled Bakuhatsu. And Bakuhatsu is very relevant to today because Bakugo, which is kind of fun to choose this word, he's got the power of explosion, and he's got a nice little glow up at the end of his journey. So makes perfect sense for today.
Yeah, absolutely. Then, of course, I have the awesome Bakugo poster that my tattoo artist drew, and then I was able to get signed.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it worked out well.
Looks super legit, too.
Absolutely. He did a really good job. Yeah, I thought you were going to say Explosion Murder, Death God or something.
Oh, yeah. I got it in my notes.
Great Explosion Murder God Dynamite.
There it is. Yeah, it's somewhere in my notes, but I got quite a few things to skim through, and clearly I skimmed too terribly. But that's Lance's lessons. And Matt likes to read the manga for every episode we cover. So are there any differences between the anime and the manga? NANI?
I will be completely honest, not really. Almost nothing. It was a total of 24 chapters for the 11 episodes. And the last 3, the epilogue was 7 chapters.
Oh, that's quite a bit of epilogue.
Yeah. And then there's still some more left. But the fight starts on chapter 396, ends on chapter 423. So yeah, you have 27 chapters for the final fight.
Okay.
Everything is elongated. That's really the only difference. Anything that happens, it's significantly longer. There was a couple things that they did. So they don't have young All Might before Stain shows up. They actually have it right before as like a flashback from when he's getting ready to blow himself up.
Okay. Really
the only thing I caught that was added, like differently added, was Stain finding All for One's blood. That wasn't in there at all.
Oh, yeah, because he kind of just shows up and is like, hey, all blood is red and I found yours. Like, yep. He just shows up out of nowhere with the blood.
Yep. So I liked the fact that they pointed it out.
So the manga did something?
No, that
was in the anime.
In the anime, they show it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're right. That's when he was. Yeah, he found it on the ground,
flying there, and he was like smelling every blood spot that he passed, and then
totally
he finally found it.
Yep. Yeah. No, in the manga, they don't have it at all. One thing that they do make mention is Eri says that she wants to sing for everybody, and then Aizawa says that Deku can't die until she is able to do that.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Which is why they make a point of showing her singing to everybody. It's a call to the manga for her saying that. Then the other thing is they don't show the old lady like talking to the young Shigaraki. They like the old, it's like the grandma person that helps that one kid.
Oh, that was Shigaraki?
Yeah, that was young Shigaraki.
I thought that was a
flashback from an old like season 3 or 4.
Yep.
That I remember the flashback, and then she left him there saying a hero will be there to help him, and that's kind of like where his downfall
at the end of episode 10. And then there's like the kid, why was it just me? I put that in quotes. And then episode 11 starts out with that, why was it just me?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I assumed that was gonna be like, holy shut, are they gonna introduce like a new future villain? But that was Shigaraki the whole time?
No, so that not the guy with the tape or sewn shut mouth.
The flashback. That's what I'm talking.
Oh,
where she's like, I wonder how that kid's done. It's kept me up.
Oh, okay.
That was Shigaraki.
Yep.
Years ago.
Okay, correct. Sorry. I jumped ahead because I was very curious about this kid in the.
Yeah, I thought it was going to lead into something big because I was like, all right, what's this guy's power? Because this looks interesting.
Yeah, and all hands, his fingers were all like, they did look like decay-ish.
Yeah, it kind of looked like, like decay, but in like a smoke form, like a void.
Yeah. No, basically this is going off on something else, but he is supposed to show like the change in the world. He's supposed to be showing how people are going to be there for each other. And he's showing that this is what could have happened in the past if somebody had reached out for Shigaraki.
Right.
It's supposed to be just a bunch of symbolism.
Yeah, before something bad happens.
Yep.
Right.
And that's it. That's really about it. I had mentioned the epilogue ends on chapter 430. And I don't know if you guys know this, but they've already talked about a one-off episode. It's going to be a kind of like an OVA style episode.
Oh, okay. I didn't know this.
Last 2 chapters are going to be an OVA thing. It's chapters 432, 431, and 432.
Okay.
It's still more epilogue stuff. I've obviously read it. And they just kind of give conclusion for things that people want without going into spoilers. That's kind of what happens.
Okay. And this is still taking place like 8 years after everything. Everyone's like an adult.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. We can talk about it after the fact, but yeah, it's those last 2 chapters. I think they're coming out in technically like the springtime. So like April-ish, I think is when it's going to come out.
Okay.
But yeah, that's it. That's really all I have. Not too many differences.
And if I remember correctly, actually, I think they did mention that in the anime, though, about Eri wanting to sing and that Deku couldn't die until he got to see it.
I might have missed that.
Because I remember her saying, I want to sing for everybody.
Okay. Maybe.
Yeah. Because quick line.
It was very quick, and it was after she broke off her horn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I probably missed it then. But like I said, pretty much everything was in there. The only thing is they just made everything significantly longer. So like when Shigaraki's hands are trying to like protect himself, Deku pretty much like fights through it immediately versus in the anime where it takes him like 5 minutes to fight through everything. It's stuff like that.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yep.
That's what the anime is for, just to bring all the action to the screen.
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay, great. All in all, were you guys satisfied with how the series basically came to a conclusion minus this OVA that's going to come out later?
I loved it. I mean, I think weirdly enough, it's probably one of the better endings to an anime that I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
The final 2 fights, I'll count as 2 fights.
Yeah, I agree.
Were massive.
Mm-hmm.
They put to conclusion something that has been building for years.
Yep.
And just everything in the fight, the conclusion to like the epilogue, like I think it was well done. I enjoyed it, and I'd probably rates up there for like final season of an anime, probably top 5 for me.
Okay.
Me personally, at least.
Okay.
Yeah, I can agree. I feel like this was just a nice, clean closure. I don't feel disappointed. It was a way to end it. It didn't feel rushed at all. And I think that's the biggest thing. It didn't feel rushed because lots of other anime like Yu Yu Hakusho, it just felt rushed. So like I can appreciate that part. And we got 2 sick fights. So that was good. I mean, I think we can talk about this a little bit later, which one we liked more, but they were good fights. We got a little bit more out of everybody in the end, and it wasn't dull. We were still all engaged. So yeah, I liked it. What about you, Matt?
I mean, you could really say it was 3 because it was All for One, it was Shigaraki, and then it was Shigaraki / All for One were the 3.
Yeah. The original Shigaraki, when he was fighting Deku,
Yep.
Right now,
that's
not too much going on. Like he was
I still kind of count that as one fight.
Okay.
Because it was still like the same scene, but I get where you're coming from because it's a different like entity controlling the body.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So like I definitely can see where you see it's 3 fights. So I mean I guess I could follow with that. But then I guess technically there's 4 fights. Because you had All for One.
Yep.
Versing I'm gonna probably butcher it, Toshinori.
Okay. Yep.
All Might. Like that was also its own fight.
Fair.
Where he doesn't have his powers anymore, his quirk, but he still had Hercules.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
To be able to utilize every single one of the students' quirks into his own thing.
Yep. I really, really enjoyed it. I definitely got teary-eyed during moments of the series. I thought it was a fantastic conclusion to the series. I think they did a really good job. And then I like just all of the symbolism that happened in it, because in the beginning of the series you had All Might trying to do everything himself. He wasn't able to defeat All for One. And then at the end you had everybody coming together and everybody was able to bring their powers together to finally defeat All for One.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was great symbolism that, while yes, you can be the strongest person in the universe, you still can't do it alone. You still need everybody around you, and that's what matters, and that's how you're going to win. They were talking about how the reason why Deku is really the strongest is because he knows failure. I thought that was really good because, you always grow with failure. I thought the ending was fantastic. It was a nice conclusion to everything. While it draws an ending to the series, it kind of leaves itself open that if they wanted to expand and go into the next group of heroes, you can easily do that and still feel like My Hero Academia is done, and then here's the next series.
Sure. They could easily, yeah, exactly. They could have easily done that. Yeah. You can still jump back and forth between the newbies and our old crew as adults.
Yep.
So you can see the new guys develop and our old crew become top heroes. And
yeah, you can kind of look at it like what they did with Naruto and Boruto.
Yep.
It's the same way where Boruto is about Boruto, but it still has the moments of Naruto, Sasuke, and all of them. Mm-hmm. So it's definitely something that could be done in the future.
Yep.
Yeah. Easy spinoff. I mean, we already have our spinoff with Vigilantes, but that's in the past. We can move forward with the future easily enough.
One thing that I did mention that is a difference that it's anime exclusive is you find out what happens to everybody after they graduate, which I thought was really cool.
That wasn't in the manga?
No.
Oh, okay.
So I really enjoyed that, just kind of finding out how everybody is moving on with their adult life and finding success.
I think that's more so because they didn't want to drop a season with 8 episodes. So they're like, well, let's fill it and get to as close to 12 as we can. Because the last episode, they're like, we got extra runtime. Fuck it.
Well, I'm talking about the ending credits where it talks about like this person's went independent. This person went independent. This person's doing this. Like the closing credits. That was not something in the manga at all. Okay. And I really enjoyed that. I thought it was really good to see. The epilogue was in the manga.
That's probably why, because my dumbass went, oh, hey, skip credits. Click. I'm fucking stupid.
Yeah, because every other episode, it was like, that's one thing that bothered me.
It was like 5 episodes in a row. It's like you skip, like you watch the credits, nothing happens. It's like preview for next episode. And so I was like, I got in a habit of just skipping and all of a sudden, it's like a Marvel movie. There's something at the end.
Yep.
You mean like I kind of speed ran through the last season and then this season. And yeah, every episode up until this final season, it was, all right, closing. All right. And preview for the next episode. It's like, God damn, I'm living the 90s again.
Yep. Yeah, it sucks because every time that there's actual substance in like post-credit scenes, I'd say more than half the time that post-credit scene is the beginning of the next episode. So it's usually it's not even worth it. So you don't miss too much. Every once in a while, you will miss something that is a little different. Ultimately, not going to drastically change anything, but it's still nice information.
Yeah, I guess it's just also being in a habit for the last 4 months of watching One Piece. There's never, it's just previews for the next. So as soon as they hit credits, I usually skip.
Yeah,
instantly, just out of habit. I've been doing it for 1,000 episodes, so I'm like,
yep, exactly.
Just move on to the next and get going to the next episode.
Yeah,
exactly.
Which of the 4 fights did you guys love the most?
I'll start. I loved episode 1 and 2 right off the bat. All for One versus One for All. I was not expecting.
I'd say
One for All,
All
actually
Might.
Coming All Might. Yeah, let's just make it easier. I wasn't expecting All Might to really come back with any oomph and really make a difference. But like he came back. I mean, I know it was very like OP, his little suit kind of thing going on. We can relate this back to Deku in the end, but everything was really interesting. It wasn't just the fact that he had all these OP powers going into him, but we also got like typical All Might where he's pushing forward and he's got like his values and how he wants Deku and like his promise to his mom and stuff like that to keep pushing him forward. So that's what made him go. And then like at that moment where All Might realizes that All for One is like slowly reverting backwards and then he's having like this hysterical, crazy laughter. I thought that was just like a beautiful little moment for him, mainly because I know I've said this in previous episodes, like I love the Joker. And when you get a little bit of hystericalness in you and like it just adds to the moment. So I really liked all of that.
Yeah, and that fight was pivotal. I mean, if you gotta think like if
incredibly.
All Might didn't do what he did, me personally, All for One would have walked everybody.
Oh, definitely.
He was coming in with the strongest body that he possibly could have, and he reverted him back to what, a teenager, if not younger.
Teenager. Yep,
a young teenager. Yeah,
he reverted him with that much damage, not having powers and just being able to use technology that they had.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think of the essentially how they wrote the way to defeat All For One. So basically him needing to use Ares power to revert, or to go back, using his trump card, as he called it, to go back in time or revert his body so that he could attempt to fuse with Shigaraki.
It was basically his goal to essentially transfer everything into a new host.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of cool with that. I mean, other anime have done it differently where it's more of like a simple transfer.
Well, no, I'm talking about just the built-in ability to defeat All For One. Like, did you guys like how they did that? Them attacking him so much that he keeps reverting until he essentially runs out of time.
I mean,
I liked it.
I mean, you got to think of it in a different way. It is like not necessarily a common trope.
Yep.
But it is where again, with Naruto, he was like, when he was fighting Pain, he was able to keep dumping chakra into him. Well, you can only hold so much until it eventually killed him.
Yep.
The same thing, but except it was just reversing damage, making him younger.
Yep.
So, I mean, I liked it. It utilized the strong point of him having that rewind ability.
Yep.
And abused it against him, because it's either you're going to take this damage and it's going to stay permanent, or we're going to keep forcing you to rewind and get younger and younger until you can't do anything anymore.
Exactly.
I was kind of hoping when he turned into a toddler and was walking in the street, punted him. I wanted it to happen. Instead, he just poof, gone.
Yeah, a pun would have been funny. We're going to see something very similar in future Dragon Ball Super when we meet Granola. It's going to be relatively similar what's going to happen.
Yep.
I'll say that much.
Yeah. I didn't mind it. I'll say that much. I did find the Bakugo like biting down on the, I guess, bone knight or bone spear thing. I don't know exactly what it is, but I
think it was like a bone.
Yeah.
Bone manipulation or.
Yeah. And I just found it funny that, essentially Bakugo rage killed them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's like, I got you. And he's like, just bites down on the tip, breaks it, and just poof.
Shigaraki just
think,
All For One gets so pissed that he essentially dies.
Literally baby raged himself to death.
Yep. I think one of my favorite moments was when Bakugo yells at him, like, I'm your final boss.
Yep.
Such a new, it's not necessarily new age, but it's so like video game put into the moment. Like, that's perfect. Like, we know that you are the main villain. So perfect timing.
And that was probably one of my favorite fights as well, because with how far pushed Bakugo was,
yep,
how he was able to move was pure determination
to
prove that that's where he belonged, that he's one of the strongest, but still was using him getting stronger and how strong he was to push Deku to go farther.
Yep.
And I loved it because it showed, you can also say it for Deku too, their battle IQ.
Yep.
The fact that All For One just literally blew up out of fucking nowhere, and it's because he fucking put his sweat in his mouth when he was contacted. And just the fact that it happened sometime later, just the whole fight with that, and the speed that he was doing and the maneuverability that he had with it, especially since this was fully unlocked potential that he didn't know he had, that was due to being pushed that far to the edge.
Yeah, exactly. The other crazy part was, of course, that's where the anime logic comes in, where there was sweat in his mouth. Of course, we need some way to stop this almost impossible guy to destroy. So we need,
and it's just
some kind of cheat code.
I mean, true, but it's also the fact that he was able to coat his sweat in his explosive napalm sweat and throw it at him without him noticing.
Right.
But that's just fucking the fact that he had control of sweat off of his body, and to throw it how far he was, it was just insane. And then, like I said, the maneuverability, the fact that he was clearing spaces so fast. I don't even think fucking Deku would have been able to keep up with him at the speed that he was going.
No.
Yeah, he's basically moving at the Flash almost. Of course, the Flash is way faster, but maybe in future kind of situations, maybe Bakugo could figure out a way to move at the speed of light or something.
Yeah, he was probably moving at the fastest being in the universe kind of speeds, and
even faster than.
And that was just on that was just on the fly movement. Imagine if he was able to master the control and be able to use those mini sweat for even bigger bursts and stuff like that. The potential, it sucks that it ended. because you witnessed how much like great shit in the epilogue you get to see like Deku's new suit because of technology. It's like you want to see more of it, but it was also like a good ending.
Yeah, right. You can't push too far because it's just going to get boring or you're going to try too hard.
It's going to Dragon Ball Z it. Mm-hmm. It's what it's going to be.
Yeah, like I probably would have said like Deku's fight with Shigaraki, but that's every fucking anime. I'm going to break to your heart. Like it was good. It was still good. But it's like it's just that's the common thing with every anime. It's like, oh, I'm gonna get to you and make you be nice. Like Bakugo's was just about kicking ass. Like it was just fantastic.
Yeah, visually it was 100% the best fight. The thing that I really liked about the Bakugo fight was we have known since essentially the first season that Bakugo is probably the best fighter when it comes to instincts. Mm-hmm. For everybody, and you saw it on full display where he is learning and adapting instantaneously from everything that he sees, and at just every moment that something happens, he is learning and he is adapting to it. Like you see him when he's going so fast that he can't control himself and he's tumbling through these buildings.
He's literally like, oh shit, too fast. And just like had to stop himself mid-flight as he's like, oh, he's not gonna catch me, I'm too quick. And he's accidentally shooting past him. He's like, oh fuck, I fucked up.
Yep. But
it's like, again, like the battle IQ. But I'm not also gonna put it past Deku because he showed his battle IQ against Shigaraki. Yep. Like being able to use the bloody cloak and putting one of his quirks on that cloak while technically on the edge of Black Whip, pushing it forward because that's the one that he saw to be able. So when Shigaraki used Search, was Shigaraki or was that All for One? No, it was Shigaraki.
Yeah, it was the combo.
When he used, and then Shigaraki's like, oh, I found you. And it was a perfect distraction because that's the last thing he saw. So when he searched, that's what he found.
Yep.
Like both of their battle IQs are just insane, especially on the fly.
Yep. Yeah, if I had to pick a different one, or if I had to pick one just to kind of be different, I'm going to go with the last one, purely for symbolism. When, it's everybody's fighting together, you get the last embers of All for One because Deku had to get rid of all of it for the defeat of Shigaraki and just everybody coming together to finally stop this terrible villain. And just, it was really good. I really enjoyed it.
You want to know what that scene reminded me of?
What's up?
Avengers Endgame, whenever it was coming out of the portals to kick Thanos' ass. Yep. I'm like, this is fucking Avengers right now.
I mean, they did come out first, I'm just saying. So, but it was.
I mean,
and then
sure.
No, I'm saying Avengers came out first.
It did. And like, I know what you're saying. It's just like, I want to say like they probably did. They used it. They're like they saw that and they're like, that's our ending.
That's a good idea right there.
But like you said, it represents the symbolism of what Deku's been fighting for. Is like everyone feels like they need to do it themselves. Where it's like even All for One said, like if it was 1-on-1, they wouldn't stand a chance. But he's being overwhelmed, and everybody is doing what they need to do to stop each attack, which allowed Deku to do what he needed to do to get through.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It allowed him to focus on just getting there.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Just to pick a different one. I really enjoyed that one. And then, of course, you have when, Kuragiri, is that the warp guy?
The warp guy, yeah.
Yeah, when he shows up trying to get Shigaraki, and then, of course, Bakugo shows up. They're all like, aren't you supposed to be at the hospital? So it's just a lot of funny moments
and
there.
The fact that he got there so damn fast, too.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Kurogiri? Like, it happened in an instant. Like, he tried to warp to him, and then it was just gone.
Basically, he died.
He did? Okay. I was going to say, I don't even remember.
When you see...
Because he's like, oh, I got to go save him. And then that was it. Like, he just disappeared. And I know he went there. Like, you could see his, like, the void.
Yep.
And then it's just nothing. Just like he fell off the face of the earth. He was just gone. Like, I figured he died because obviously at the end they're at his gravestone. But
yep.
It's like, what happened to him? Did like Bakugo come in and whoop his ass? Like, what happened that he just was gone?
So I think he was starting to like decay, like kind of melt away. because when he was swapping back and forth between the friend, I don't remember what the friend's name is. I don't know if they ever actually, or they do say it.
They do say it, but he's been only relevant in such little parts that.
Yeah, so I think when he was like swapping back and forth, like the final time, he just was starting to like basically melt away. Because you see him kind of like...
It looked like it was kind of pouring out like smoke. Like it was just dropping down. Like I remember seeing that, but that's when he's like, I gotta go save Shigaraki. And then it was just over.
I'm pretty sure when Bakugo essentially punched through him, he just dispersed.
Yeah, and with constantly switching between consciousness on who he actually is and who he was forced into be, I have a feeling maybe eventually his body just gave out.
Yeah.
And just died. And the quirk went with it, obviously. And that's where we saw like his like the smoke pooling down.
Yep. So I know you guys said favorite moments were Bakugo fights. I guess let's talk about the epilogue real fast. So we're 8 years past the ending of the All for One fight, which is 2 years since the beginning of the series, which I will say the one problem I have with the series is the pacing. Literally everything, all 100 and some odd episodes is 2 years. Yeah. Start to finish. And so it's literally just like escalation, and just...
Yeah, we had half of their school career left that you could have milked out episodes and it would have been fine. But they're like, no, they made it halfway.
This is going to all happen within one school year. And you're like, really? One school year? Yes, one school year.
Yeah, good point. Because everyone graduated, but like we saw all of the drama that's been happening all these 8 seasons prior. And like, okay, are they just going to just give them an honorary like graduation? Or
that's kind of what they did earlier in the season with their, or earlier in the seasons with their hero license. Yeah, they already, from the SSJ incident, they already had the battle experience and everything. They're like, fuck it.
You've done more heroing than most heroes, so here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's... I want to say the first year, they're like, well, you basically just fought your way through everything, so you pass, you're going to continue on. And now you're in Class 2A.
You learn more from the field than you do through school. Well, they were kind of thrown to the fucking wolves because they were going there for training, and, well, now you're fighting for your life.
Mm-hmm. I do find it funny. We met one person from Class 2. See, we met everybody from Class 3. We met the Class 3A people, right? We know all the people from Class 1. We know everybody from the other school. And then we met one person from the second year.
Mm-hmm.
Who was this guy?
That was the girl who was a class rep who came in to talk.
Yeah, the pink-haired girl.
Oh.
She was the second year. And then after they graduated, she became the third year. That's the first time we've ever seen the second year. The class that was above them, but below like Miriam Togata and all of them.
Yep.
Okay.
The only people from Class 2 that we meet is at the epilogue.
Okay.
So I thought that was really funny. It's like, where are these people helping? Aren't they supposed to be helping this whole thing? No, Class 1A is going to do everything. So I just thought that was funny.
Yeah, her name was Fuwa.
Yep. But yeah, so we have them essentially moving up with Aizawa. We have the graduation, and then they skip by and they're like, and now we graduated. Here you go. Here's the graduation ceremony, and now we're 8 years in the future, and everybody is 25. That's something I wanted to make sure we pointed out, is everybody is young adult, you could say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess it would have been nice to kind of see a little bit more as they were older, to see like how their quirks developed and how they are as a hero and by themselves, like, and stuff like that. It would have been nice to see, but like we said before, like, it was a good ending.
Yeah.
It's just, like, weirdly enough, like, I always love, like, in the movies or shows, like, oh, this is what this person went on to do. Like, I love reading it. This one, I actually would have really enjoyed to actually see how they grew. Especially people like Bakugo. I would have loved to see what happened to him, because his personality switch from season 1 to season 8 was drastic.
Yep.
I mean, the personality switch flipped hard once he found out his secret.
Yep.
And that's when it started to flip. But like, this season was just a massive character development for him.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. And then I don't know if you guys noticed, but did you hear who the main contributor for the suit was?
Bakugo.
Yep. So I really like that.
He said he was the biggest donator.
Yep.
Yeah, that was very, very fitting.
Yeah, absolutely. He went from being, the guy who tormented him to essentially his best friend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then when we got to see this new suit in the final couple seconds, it's like, well, damn, now I want to know what's this suit is capable of.
Because it was literally just him walking in the suit or running, wasn't it? Like,
he
it was just,
jumped and he had a cape and
like, it was just something simple. It's like, I would have been nice to, like, with the suit, like, you see, like, a quick burst of power, like, just something. Like, he got hit back, but it's like, cool, you're in a suit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he jumped up, had his black whip, and, Spider-Man himself away.
I mean, true, but I don't know, like, the whip is easy, the grapples and stuff like that, but, like, it would have been nice to see, like, reinforced, like, with power or something like that, just to see him get where he was and feel like he didn't lose his powers.
Yep. And I'm going to assume within reason his suit is essentially one or all for one.
Yeah, that's what
it will be. But it's honestly it's probably just strength enhancing black whip and smoke.
Might as well, yeah. Just to simplify it all.
You can't do gear shift. That
you can give him spidey senses in it.
I mean, sure. I'm trying to think. You have black whip.
Yeah, geez, there's 9 or what? Well,
8, 7.
7. All Might really doesn't count.
Yeah, All Might definitely doesn't count because
7
he didn't
prior
have powers.
I'd say 6 because the first doesn't count either.
You're right. Yeah.
Because his power was just to be able to pass it on.
Exactly. Yeah. So 6.
That was literally his power.
Fair. So now we're down to two additional powers.
Yeah, because you had Black Whip, then you had the smoke screen, then you had I can't remember the name of it, but basically Danger Close. Like he was able to sense Danger Sense. Thank you. And then he had the Gear Shift.
Yep.
And then there's
one more. Literally one more.
Quick Google search.
Fajin.
That's Fajin.
Float.
That's right. Yep.
So what I'm looking at is Gear Shift, Fajin, Danger Sense, Black Whip, Smoke Screen, and Float. Let me see.
So Fajin was the Gear Shift one?
No, Gear Shift and Fajin is the like using motion to gather.
Oh, I thought that was Gear
Shift.
Shift.
one where like he would kick his legs.
Yeah, like he'd do 20 squats and then like he can.
So Gear Shift was like think of it like so if you downshift, the pressure builds, and then as soon as you let go, it like enhances. So Fajin is a little bit different.
Oh yeah, that's why.
No, it's different. Because the other thing you can do is so Fajin builds up kinetic energy by performing repetitive movements, and then Gear Shift, the ads decide they want to go away, allows the users to change the speed at which things accelerate through space.
So it allowed him to like combo with Fajin.
Yeah, so basically you could downshift to slow things down, you could upshift to speed things up, and then Fajin builds kinetic energy.
Right. Okay.
And then obviously Danger Sense, and then Float. Yeah. I don't think you could do Float. Fajin would be kind of hard. Gear Shift would be hard. So basically you get Danger Sense, Black Whip, and Smoke Screen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All things that could be an interesting like post movie or something.
I could see him also getting Float.
Like some kind of like jetpack kind of thing.
Yeah, some form of just aerial movement.
Yeah, and it's like boots or something. I could see that.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. I'll give you that one. Yeah, I thought that suit was really cool. I wish we would get more of that.
I just want to see just a little more what like the suit was. Be able to like, just like learning like what you said, like that Bakugo was the biggest contributor to it. Like I just wanted to see a little bit more of an interaction between like those two with the suit, not just like him holding out his hand. Like,
yep,
still sentimental in that moment, especially from where they started. But like, I don't know, even just a simple like 20-second conversation.
Yeah.
Even on top of that, like if Deku can get this suit, that doesn't mean that like villains can get a similar suit. So they can always add to future content in that rate.
It's gonna be really fucking expensive.
True, but that's the thing.
Yeah. Then you have the one girl from the support.
Hatsume.
Yeah. She is essentially the
brainiac of all designs, and I know that he said that they were also working or collaborating with someone from the US as well.
Yeah. It's going to be the girl from the one movie, the one that we see.
Oh, we're called All Might Uncle.
Yes. Yeah, that one. I will look up.
Yeah, they gave her like a 2-second little cameo.
Correct.
Melissa Shield.
Yeah, there we go. Her. I guess this is something we can talk about. As far as the OVA one-off, I think that'd be kind of cool as they show like all the heroes, all of them as adults, as heroes, and just kind of including Deku, because now that he has a suit, obviously he's going to be a teacher, but he can still do some hero work. Mm-hmm. So seeing him do hero work, seeing all the other class 1A students doing hero work would be really cool.
Yeah, because that allows him to still be the teacher, teach how he needs to be, do what he needs to do, but still at any time, again, like the SSJ attack, he can be ready to defend his class when need be. Or given, like they said, the world can still have another great villain, allows him to be able to support where he can.
Mm-hmm. And then the other thing they talked about, Hawks talked about having a new structure for the top ranked heroes. And so it'd be kind of cool to see where our classmates kind of rank as they got older.
They did explain it a little bit.
Yep. A little bit, but it's just...
They more so just explained kind of who was at the top. But I know like in the restructure, they said that he wanted to restructure another billboard for your everyday heroes.
Correct. The non-superpowered superheroes. Yep. So it'd be really cool to see, where Bakugo ends up. It's like, does his fiery attitude hinder him like they make it seem? And does Todoroki become the number one hero? Like, who's going to be the number one hero? Who's going to be the number one support hero? Who's like, how do they break down this structure? Mm-hmm. And so it's really cool. Do they find a different way to do the voting instead of just being a popularity contest? Is it a who's done the most work? Kind of like
merit points kind of thing.
Yeah. Obviously, popularity is going to be important, but does the other things that you're doing also matter equally or close to equally?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you can't just focus too much on like literally the number one. We can look at like American football, the quarterback and the wide receivers and the running back, like they get all the hype, but we need the lines that do all the defending and the attacking on the other side, whatever. But everybody is a team, so like everyone needs their own support.
Yep. Does Mineta finally stop being a perv? Probably not.
Probably not. Never. Yeah, right. He creates his own little, he's the head of his own team and he's got pure girls under him. And then he gets thrown in jail for
guarantee calls it his harem.
Yep.
100%.
He's never going to get women under him. Let's be honest. Speaking of, what did you think of Hagakure? Hagakure. There we go. Yeah. Of her appearance.
Wasn't expecting the wild hair. Really wasn't.
She can't see her face.
Oh, Invisigirl.
You can't see her face, but she can feel her own fucking hair.
But why brush your hair if you're not going to get seen?
That's true, but that's not what I was expecting.
Yes, Invisigirl.
Yeah, it was very interesting because obviously everyone's going to be like, well, what does she really look like? And
it just showed she was unique. Mm-hmm. Everybody was. It wasn't just some basic thing. Like it was who she was, and I could say from the start of season 1, it's not what I expected it at all.
Oh yeah, and her ability, like her additional ability to like reflect light and anything stuff like that, just added to it. It makes perfect sense because what is camouflage other than like messing with light? Because that's how we see things. So it made complete sense. Manipulating light. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah. Definitely thought it was really interesting. I liked the fact that they used Yuga. Trying to blank on his actual first name, but the naval laser.
So Sparkle.
Yes.
Oh, Yama.
Can't stop twinkling.
There it is.
That's what it is. Yeah, they used his ability, which wasn't even supposed to be really his ability, and made it so that she kind of glitched out, which I was like, oh, okay, yeah, cool. That's an interesting way to get somebody who hasn't been seen previously to be able to be seen.
Mm-hmm. And I love how like this season gave her kind of like a purpose.
Yep.
Like before she was invisible, good for stealth, good for infiltration and information. Like that's massive still. But it actually gave her something that she could physically fight back with and be a stone defense against the attacks that were there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Then I guess It's just this is internet things, but it's just kind of funny. It reminds me of the internet drama that happened because, of course, the mangaka drew her on like the front cover of something, and the internet didn't appreciate it. We'll put it that way, just because of how he drew her. We'll put it that way.
It looked seductive and put her in from my memory, like she was like in a bit of danger seductively, and
she basically had some like
a lot of fan service.
It was 100% fan service. Yeah. But it's like, oh yeah, no. Now we actually got to see her instead of just kind of being like, oh yeah, the artist made her look like something so that he could draw her naked, essentially. Because that's essentially what she was.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you think about it, like half the anime, she was technically naked. So
yeah,
fair. Which I'm glad at least when they showed her, they didn't make her not have clothes.
The first time she showed her, she was naked.
Yeah, well, that was the first time. But when she was, in the class, she was not. She was wearing her clothes.
Well, I would hope so when they're in the classroom.
Fair. Yes, good points.
But I was gonna say, yeah, the very first time, with the whole plane thing that was going on, butt naked. Very first time you ever get to find out who she is.
Oh man, it's like that movie from, was it the early 2000s? Or no, it was the
Invisible Man movie.
He has to take his clothes off to get invisible. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, except for she's
Hollow Man.
Yeah, Hollow Man.
Yeah,
there it is.
Yeah, except for she's just always invisible.
Yeah.
Yes. The other interesting thing when it came to quirks, I like the fact that All for One was like, oh yeah, I pulled Shigaraki's quirk and gave him decay.
He didn't pull his quirk and give him decay. He pulled part of his quirk and only kept the decay. He pulled the ability to be able to regenerate as well, to be able to put things back together.
Yep.
Because he used to be able to tear apart and put back together. He pulled away the being able to put things back together and only left decay.
Yeah, but so he had taken what was supposed to be originally Shigaraki's quirk and gave him what he had.
He altered it
to
be just pure destructive, to manipulate him into the lost soul that
which
he needed for his vessel.
Yes. And then it explains why he always had a scratch, like his body was always itchy, because it wasn't actually his quirk. Just like when, we had a negative reaction for Deku, we had a negative reaction for
technically Aoyama. Because his stomach was always hurting.
Yep. So when, if you watch the beginning seasons, it's like, oh yeah, that's why he has negative reactions to using his quirk, because it wasn't his. So all these people that you find out have quirks that aren't supposed to be their quirks, you see these negative reactions to them. So, foreshadowing for when you rewatch My Hero.
Mm. Yeah, I guess at that rate, the fact that All for One straight up manipulated everything from the start was just
insane. I did not see that coming. No. That was pure manipulation from literally the beginning.
Yeah, it wasn't even Shigaraki himself. He manipulated Shigaraki's dad to be an abusive, shitty dad.
Yep.
To put Shigaraki into a shitty attitude from the get-go and then just let it manifest.
That's where he went and manipulated Shigaraki to make him feel, basically to be a killer and to set that bad mindset in motion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This great evil work.
It was definitely not what I was expecting.
No.
Fantastic, though. Mm-hmm. To lead into the backstory on how literally it started and that it was pure manipulation.
Mm-hmm.
You think you had choice. You never had choice. It's like, fuck. All right, cool.
Yep.
Okay, before we continue with our discussion, I think now is a good time for a break.
Hey everyone, just taking a moment to tell you guys about our other podcast, D&D News. Follow us on our shenanigans as we try to save Earth from some monstrous priests. Find us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Just search D&D Noobs, that's Noobz. And now back to our episode.
And now that we're back from our break, one thing I want to say, this conclusion or this final season definitely did justice to the series in general. I thought the animation, they definitely stepped it up. It was fantastic. Visually, this season was stunning.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I absolutely love the animation.
Yep.
I think that's what drew me in and what helped it be, like I said, one of my top 5 season finales. Mm-hmm. They definitely stepped up with it. And I loved all of the art in it. It was fantastic.
Yep. Every fight scene was, without killing the word, just beautiful. Give my favorite character a little bit of extra shine, like his animation with the explosions in the air. It was just movie quality. It was so great.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
This show, just so everyone's on the same page, has been going on for almost 10 years.
Okay.
So it's been, I just Googled it real quick. Started in April 3rd of 2016, and its final broadcast was December 13th of 25. So it's 9 years, almost 10 years. It's been in our lives for quite a while. So the fact that we're here to watch it from start to finish is it's quite a feat.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't feel like it's been that long. It doesn't. It feels like it's only maybe been like 5 years. Like it doesn't feel like it's been out for almost 10.
I think one thing that helps it is it not unlike Attack on Titan, where it was like the final season part 1, the final season part 2, and the movie final season. You're like, God damn. Mm. And then it was like 2 years between every final part. It was just insane.
Well, at least it wasn't like Bleach.
10 years.
Giant
yes.
gap, yeah.
But yeah, that was and we reached this arc. We're gonna skip the final arc and show you the conclusion because we might not get any more. And you're like, sad day, sad panda.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, not as bad. As far as now that My Hero Academia has finally concluded, how does this rank as far as on your list of top anime, or does it not get on the list at all?
Me personally, like I said, top 5 season finales for me.
Okay.
The anime itself as a whole has never been top 10 for me.
Okay.
It's not something that I'll just be like, yeah, let me rewatch it. Like it was good. Would I recommend it to people kind of looking forward like a superhero style? Yes, I would.
Yep.
But me personally, it just wasn't ever a top 10 for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of agree. It's hard to like say that it's not a top 10. I'm going to say it's not top 10 because it's so long. And like I loved every single
Yu Yu Hakusho is your number 1.
Yeah, that's got a lot of childhood memories and like my gateway anime.
That's fair.
There's plenty of cons about Yu Yu Hakusho, of course, but being number 1. But My Hero, of course, it's going to be like a staple anime. It's going to be a classic. It's going to be something that everybody's going to see. And for anybody who started their anime journey on My Hero, I'm sure this is going to be a lot of people's number 1 or at least top 5, top 10 favorite. And that's completely fair. It depends on where you started your journey. This is definitely a fantastic series in general. I'm going to say it's a must see, but personally, it's hard to say because like it doesn't quite get there. And I think it's because it was long. I think that's just kind of how I feel about it.
For me, it's not because of the length. I guess I can't really like put down exactly why. I guess it just didn't pull me in like a lot of the other animes I watched have, because Naruto is up in my top 5.
Yep.
Like it was the first long anime I watched. It was 700 and some episodes. Like
Shippuden wise,
yeah, like including both. And then like right now, like I was a One Piece hater. Watching it, I love it. Mm-hmm. I'm over 1,000 episodes in. It just, I don't know. It just, My Hero didn't pull me in as much as some of the other ones that I watched. And that's like you said, it's definitely going to be one that I recommend to people. It was good. It's definitely going to be the go-to for a lot of people. It's an easy one to get into. It's got good humor in it. It's got good action in it. It's got good storyline.
Yeah, a lot of check marks. Like this should be a shining example of a great anime for many reasons.
Yes.
But it just comes to a personal level. Like I think what Tyler, what you were saying earlier, like I don't want to rewatch this.
Exactly. It's just, it was good. I can't, I asked myself, can I rewatch it? All of my tops, I've rewatched. Like, I've rewatched all of Naruto. I've rewatched all of Black Clover multiple times. Mm-hmm. Bleach. Like, I've rewatched all of them. because I thoroughly enjoy them. This one, I can't see myself ever rewatching it. Last season, sure, I'll rewatch the last season. It was fantastic.
I'd say even the last 2 seasons. Last 2 seasons were
so like just that final fight in general. What I would rewatch that. It's just there was never enough moments through the show that I was like, damn, like just like goosebumps, like just from the amazing things that happen. It just I was like, yeah, makes sense, or oh, like that was cool. Like I enjoyed it. It's just nothing to pull me back that much to like it that much.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I think that's what it really comes down to is if you can rewatch it multiple times and still feel it, then that's worthy to be on your top list. But I have no ambition to rewatch it. I got the story. I'm very content. Love the story. Love the anime. It deserves everything. But just because it's just not there.
That's fair. That's fair.
Top 20 for sure.
I'll agree with you there. I'll agree that it's definitely top 20. Like I'm not saying it's far outside of 10.
Oh,
it's
for
just
sure.
It's just not my top 10.
Yeah.
But everybody's personal stuff or everybody's personal interest is going to be different. For some people, it's going to be their number one. They'll rewatch it every other week.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to make the statement. Like people, who, if this was their gateway anime, I can 100% understand why this would be their favorite because, like I said, it makes so many check marks. It's so great. It's just personally.
I think for me anymore, it's just kind of like it's a superhero thing. Like don't get me wrong, I enjoy superhero movies, but not over just pure action.
Mm-hmm.
And I think maybe that might be my reason. Still good. I don't know. It just might not be my niche.
That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about you, Matt?
Yeah. I'm basically in the same boat. Top 15? Yeah, somewhere in there. I'd have to really think about it to go top 15. But as far as top 10, top 5, definitely not in the top 5. Maybe if I lulled over it for a while, it might be 9 or 10.
Right.
Just because there's definitely some flaws. Like I had brought up earlier, the pacing of the series just makes no sense. Literally everything from the first villain to defeating the villain happens in a year, one calendar year. So it's kind of just the pacing's weird.
It's like too much happens in 1 year's time span.
Yeah, and it sucked that it ended. Like you said, like in a year, because we never got to see Deku at full power, have full control. Like, what did he end at? Like 75 or 80%?
Well, we saw him nearly 100% like season 6.
He was able to use 100% due to reinforcing his muscles with Black Whip and stuff.
True, but I don't account that 100% because he needed assistance to do it.
Yep.
Like, we never got to see him be able to wield the power with no repercussions.
Yeah,
I wish we could. I don't care if he would have been able, like last fight, I can go 100% no help and be able to go all out and then lose it. But it sucks that we never got to see that true 100% power.
Yeah, that's completely fair. It just never felt like there was real what's the word, like consequences to the series. Like the overhaul arc was fun, but then there was a huge lull. And I think that was the problem, is that it was like the in between the fights was just kind of meh from start to finish.
Sure.
And the fights were fantastic. They were very well done throughout the entire series. But it was all of the extra stuff that just couldn't really like keep you going. Like I think I stopped on season, let's see, there's 8 seasons. So season 5, like I didn't even finish watching season 5. So I had to speed run through 5, 6, and 7. So that we could cover this. Mm-hmm. And I think I watched it all in like 2 months. And so I just didn't have a desire. I read the manga all the time.
For our listeners, Matt pre-read the manga, so he already knew the story. It's not like he was like turned off by the series in general.
It was just I already knew what happened. Mm-hmm. And I think like you're saying, Tyler, where it was like, I watched it once. I'm good.
Yep. It's just like when we did what was it, quarter 2 for Bleach?
Yep.
Like, I watched it all once. It was good. It was fucking impossible to rewatch the second time because it was so fucking boring.
Yeah.
But, like, it's still a Bleach. But that's kind of like how this felt. Like, it wasn't boring. It wasn't enough.
Yeah. Yeah. The impact moments that you got the first watch through didn't hit nearly close to the same the second time through.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, if it's a top series, you get chills, or you get the same or close to the same reaction no matter how many times you've seen it. Tyler, I'm assuming every time you watch Naruto, the initial reaction you got the first time through is pretty much what you're getting every other time.
Every time. Same with like you go to Black Clover. Like the moments in Black Clover, I've seen Black Clover from start to finish 4 times. And I still get the same chills, the same like, fuck yeah, like when they jump in on Longris. Like it gets me hype, even though I know it's coming. Like I look forward to it, but like this one, it's just like nothing. I just can't look forward to anything in it. It's just nothing was that big of a pull.
Yeah. And if this is somebody's top, I don't have any ill feeling towards it. It's not like, oh God, I can't believe that's your number 1 series. This show has lots of qualities that would make this their favorite series. It's just not mine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're just 3 nerds with an opinion. You can have your own, we can have ours. Like, it's probably your favorite. You know what? Go for it. It deserves to be people's favorites.
It absolutely deserves to be people's favorites.
Yes. And for anybody who is a superhero lover and not really an anime lover, this is a perfect series to kind of get into. You get the weird things with fan service every so often. So you're like, oh, this is what anime is. It's like, yeah, well, sometimes. It's on
the low end, but sometimes.
Yeah, you'll hit ones like Naruto. It's not really a fan service one, but you're gonna get it here and there. Like it just
no fan service when it's the
harem jitsu.
Yeah, the harem jitsu.
I mean, true, but it doesn't come out in 700 and some episodes, and you see it like 3-4 times. Like it's not a lot, compared to like some where it's like it's consistent.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Like Fire Force.
Yeah, that's built in. Yeah, this isn't one of those where you're like, all right, so this happens. It's just kind of, it's there sometimes. Other than that, it's not too bad. It's a good starter anime. It's a good series to get people to try something different. And really at the end of the day, that's why My Hero is is one of the reasons why anime kind of blew up for like the quote unquote normal person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. To follow on the coattails of like Marvel and stuff like that. So like it just worked perfect. Great timing. It just in our time in history, everything just worked.
It'll definitely be a staple. Whether you'll like it or not, it's definitely going to be one you watch. It's one of
instant classic.
You can't. Anybody who's watched anime has seen it, and if they haven't, they're just starting. They will see it.
It's going to turn into, as Lance and I had mentioned, one of those anime sins.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't watched this, people are going to be like, well, when are you going to start it? And eventually it's going to turn into one of those, kind of like Bleach, kind of like One Piece. I'm never going to start One Piece, but kind of like One Piece, kind of like Naruto.
The hardest thing like I can say about this, you guys can cut this out. My Hero Academia fans are the most fucking toxic fan base I've ever heard and seen.
Oh, yeah, really? they're pretty toxic.
They're bad.
Yeah,
they're bad because they're like, oh, you haven't seen it. You can cut that, but it's just
I'll keep it.
Like their fan base is just like the diehards on it. Like it's not like, oh, like yeah, I enjoy it. It's cool. No, it's like the diehards. It can get pretty toxic.
How dare you not know who the water sprayer man person is? It's like I'm sorry, I don't the one guy that got 1 second of screen time. My bad. That the water sprayer person, yeah, that guy. I got to get his name.
I was gonna say my face is blank right now.
Yeah, no, there's literally a hero that is in his face is in the shape of a spray bottle.
Oh, that guy. Okay, yeah. Okay, the spray. Yeah, that's meme worthy. That was just the most random hero to throw into things. Like, yeah, let's just.
How dare you don't know who Sprayer is? And it's like, God damn, okay.
You might as well fall under the category of like the monster humans. What do they call them? The
heteromorphs.
Heteromorphs, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, those are.
Because we only got that name like 30 times in the last 2 episodes.
Yeah, especially in the end. Especially because of Spinner. I guess we never really talked about Spinner, but the fact that Spinner wanted to write his novel/comic at the end and
he did
shared his story. Yeah, he did. But like I thought that was
it was nice to be able to tell the story of who he thought was the true hero.
Right.
It definitely opened up people's eyes to the reasoning why they did it and who Shigaraki was. Like, we did miss it. Was there a whole lot of info to it that was relevant? Not really. No, it's just the fact that he wrote it. He just wrote the book to be able to tell the story of who Shigaraki was.
Yep.
Yeah. So there's his props. Spinner itself, he's cool. Like he got his like growth little thing.
Yeah, that was 100% up your alley.
He's just a extra cooler Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle lizard.
Spray Bottle Man does not have a name. Sorry. Or at least he's not on this list of characters.
But they'll roast you on it because you don't troll the Reddit enough.
How dare I not know the lure of My Hero inside and outs. All right. Yeah. Series was fantastic. I'm glad we kind of changed things up because we don't normally jump seasons. But with this series ending, we came to the conclusion that we cannot not talk about My Hero Academia, the final season. Is it season 9? I know they called it the final season, but is it technically season 9?
Season 8.
Season 8. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can't count. So, fun times.
Math hard.
Yeah.
Numbers wrong. Giant Palm. That's one guy's name. Somebody's name is a gorilla. Very, very,
Original.
yes, that word. Okay. Before we get going, Lance always has a Pokemon quiz for us. Lance, what generation are we going to be covering today?
All right, so we are going to be jumping into Generation 3 questions because we have Tyler with us, and that's his favorite generation. Thank you for that. All right, so question number 1. Who is the best Pokemon to fight a Swampert? Wait, I'm going to give you a 3 ABC. Manic Trick,
I don't even know what the fuck that is, but sure.
Tropius,
Sure.
or Flygon? Manic Trick, Tropius, or Flygon?
I'm going to say Flygon.
I'm thinking Flygon.
Okay. Before I give you the answer.
I'm trying to remember typing.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know Tropius is dual type, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really, because isn't he grass flying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what. Fuck. Yeah, I think it's Flygon.
All right. Before I give you the answer, I would like a quick explanation from you guys.
Fuck, you're making me actually think about typing.
Yeah.
Because I haven't played Pokemon in so long, like I'm trying to remember weaknesses. Because if I remember, Swampert is groundwater. No.
It's water something. Water fighting?
No, he's not fighting.
No, not fighting. You're right.
It's groundwater, if I remember correctly. So Manectrix doesn't do anything because it just evens out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Flygon wasn't that dragon bug or something like that? It was something. No.
No, I think Flygon is flying ground. No.
He's Dragon Ground.
Dragon ground. Okay. I knew it was dragon.
So actually
something.
it would be Tropius then, because of just typing advantage.
All right. Well, I'm going to stick with Flygon because, it's cool. And that's what I want to stick with.
Tropius was always the fun one to catch when I was playing because it's fucking tree with legs with bananas hanging
And
from
bananas on his
Yeah.
chin.
I don't know. I guess I'll flip up with just Tropius for typing.
Yeah, and that's what it's going to be. It's going to be pure typing there.
Lance was being nice and giving us a second.
Yeah,
option.
I wanted to give you guys the
Because
breakdown.
Flygon sounded correct, but I thought it was flying ground.
Okay. No, I knew
But
it was
then
dragon.
I was like, wait, no, Swampert's fucking ground. So ground and ground don't work. And then like I said, I struggle with like weaknesses. I used to know it when I was playing it all the time, but then I thought about it again. Like Tropius would probably be the best one for it because of the typing advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the reason it's going to be Tropius is because Tropius is a flying grass and Swampert is water ground. And Tropius is half weakness to water. And because he's a flying, he has 0 weakness to ground type moves. And Swampert is ×4 weakness to grass type. So that's why Tropius is going to have the advantage. Let's just leave it there.
Yeah,
He's going to be the technical
He takes
advantage.
literally like 0.25 damage realistically, and then deals 4 times damage.
Yeah.
It's just, it just comes all down to typing on that one.
Flygon's just going to be an overpowered, not necessarily overpowered, but he's going to be just the cool type.
It's just the fact that it's dragon.
Yeah.
He's tanky, and I'll be honest, 15-year-old me, that's all I would have cared about.
Yeah.
And just dragon moves in general are just strong in that gen because there wasn't a lot of dragons.
Yep.
So yeah, that's where that one's going to land. Question number 2. What typing is Jirachi?
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Jirachi is the mythical Pokemon.
Is Jirachi single or mono or dual? Can you tell me that?
I cannot give you that info.
I know one. I know because he is steel, but I can't remember if he's mono or dual.
Okay,
because technically fairy was not a thing at that. I think if he's dual, it's steel psychic.
I'm pretty sure it's that one. I'll guess just steel.
Part of me wants to say it's steel fucking normal, but I think it's steel psychic.
I'm gonna say just steel.
All right, so Matt's going steel. You're going steel psychic. All right, correct answer is he is steel psychic.
All right, cool.
Like I knew he was for sure steel. Yes. I couldn't remember if he was mono or dual, but then it's fucking Jirachi. So I was like, most of your legendaries are psychic in some form, and especially with him coming from space,
right? Or at least time traveling. Yeah,
I'll have to look that one up because I don't even know. I can't even think of what it looks like.
He's just this little tiny little fairy thing. He's got like a 3-point.
Oh head. Yeah.
You couldn't naturally get him.
It was literally an exclusive event that was locked.
That's what sucks about mythical Pokemon in early gens is you couldn't just naturally get them.
Yeah, you had to either get them from trades from emulators and cheats because the odds of finding somebody who actually had access to the event were very, very slim.
All right, and question number 3. What level does Routes evolve at?
Fuck, these level ones always get me. I think Routes was higher up than normal, but I don't think it was like 20s, 30s high. I think I'm going to say like 18.
Since it's a first gen, I was thinking 18. I'm going to go with a weird one. Let's go 15.
Okay. You guys are both wrong. It's going to be higher.
Ooh. Okay. So 20s or just higher?
Higher than your 18.
Watch it be fucking 19. All right.
Lance wouldn't do that to us.
I went first on that guy, so I'll let you go first.
21.
I was gonna go 22 anyway, so this works out.
All right, 21 and 22. All right, you guys are both wrong again. Unfortunately, it is level 20.
Fucking in between. God damn it.
It's just a little lower.
I mean, at least you didn't guess 19.
That is true. At least we were in like the ballpark of like where it was.
Yeah, which is kind of strange because you find routes super goddamn early.
I think it's like the third route.
Not
like
even like the second. Like
you find them quick
right away. Yeah,
I think you could find them at like level 7 or 8.
Not even like 5. Level 5.
Yeah, so
like
yeah,
early.
he's like first route, second route kind of thing.
Yeah, and he's a bitch Pokemon to begin with, but you know, once you get him,
he's one of the strongest.
He's a reliable psychic type at least,
which is always important. It's always good.
So yeah, that's my questions for today. I will give you guys a 2 out of 3 on this one after I made you guys suffer through explaining yourself on question number 1. So yeah, not too bad. Good job.
All I know is I got my Charizard X, EX bullshit, however the fuck you want to call it.
Okay, if you're going to fucking brag about it, at least know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, I just got this $2,000 card.
Yeah, you know, just the card that I pulled.
Yeah, give a little bit of background right here.
Yeah, so I made it a kind of a tradition last year where we got a what is it?
It's a ETB.
ETB, that's what it's called. In the Dells, we did the Surging Sparks was 2 years ago.
Yeah,
2 years ago.
2 years ago. And then I was like, fuck it, let's do it again. It was a lot of fun last time. And I got the Phantasmal Flames ETB, and you posted that on TikTok, right? The
95% of it.
Yeah,
because Lance over here decided he wanted to cut the recording for the last pack because this video was going 5 minutes already.
No, not only that, but Matt also forgot that we had one additional pack.
Yeah, so I gave a pack to everybody because we had enough people for everybody to pull one pack, and there were literally 2 left, and I was just like, all right, here. I think I gave it to Cameron for the last one, and then I took the one that was on the table. I'm like, it's not going to be anything. You can stop it. We're at 5 minutes of recording. And of course, that's when I pulled the Mega Charizard X EX card. So the pull card that everybody wants out of this booster set, however you want to call it, and sent it off to PSA to get graded. Took fucking forever because it was around Christmas time. And finally got it back literally the day we were recording. So go check out our TikTok on that one. And you can see that it came back graded as a 10.
Super exciting.
Very exciting. You can't tell from my enthusiasm. I am very excited. This is pretty cool. It's my first slab. It's definitely a good one. Awesome looking card. Everybody loves Charizard, so you can't go wrong with that one.
And the fact that this one's got all 3 for his evolution chain in it just makes it better.
You know the sad part is I didn't even notice
You
that.
didn't fucking realize it's your fucking card.
Technically it has 4 because it's Charmander, Charmeleon, regular Charizard, and the Mega Charizard.
It's got his Mega.
Yeah, that's really cool. No, I literally only ever looked at the Mega Charizard. So I was wow.
I mean, that's the focal point of the card.
Yeah. Really cool card. It's a PSA 10. Really excited about it. It's really cool.
And now that has cemented that into our anime convention agenda. Every year we get one ATB, we open it up, and we
make sure to actually record the whole thing.
Yeah, fucking half of us walked away. There was like 10 people in the room, like 5 or 6 of us walked away. Also, we just hear screaming from across the room. Man rips the nuts the last fucking pack.
Yeah.
The rest of the box was kind of a whiff.
It really was. It was bad.
Last pack magic is a thing.
Apparently. Yeah. Absolutely nuts. That was a lot of fun.
So our next big convention is going to be Anime Magic in Chicago in August. So we might as well continue this tradition.
I mean, it's my birthday weekend, so you know.
And it's your birthday weekend.
Hey, we just got to hope that there's vendors there selling cards.
There will be.
I'd be surprised if there wasn't.
Then yeah, as long as there's there, fuck it. Let's do it.
Let's go.
We'll have box battles. We'll get a couple ETBs and we'll see whose box is better at the end.
Fuck it, go big.
$80 is honestly, it's not that bad, especially when you rip a fucking $2,000 graded 10 card. But
that's true.
The odds of that happening are also not. It's hard to get 10s.
Yeah.
9s are usually the more common.
Mm-hmm. And the funny thing is, I literally was looking at because the guy had 2 boxes, and I was like, I feel like this one, and I put the other one back. Pure luck.
Yeah, right.
Joke's on you. The other one had 2 of them.
That would be crazy.
That would absolutely crazy.
Oh my God. One's lucky. Can you imagine us recording
ripping 2 of them?
Jesus.
Or getting a God pack would be really cool to see.
Are those legit?
Yeah, God packs, especially in Prismatic Evolutions, has all of the evolutions.
Yep.
And they're all worth decent money, especially Umbreon. And like the Eevee God pack has every single one of them in it.
Wow.
Correct.
The other God packs has, I think they're all the prismatic version, but they're all Master Balled as well.
Sure.
Which make them even more expensive. Because they all had a hollow image of a Pokeball behind them, but the Master Ball image behind them jacked the price up more because they were rare.
Okay. Yep. Not part of that world. So
I collect Magic cards. I don't really collect Pokemon cards, but you know, you get bored scrolling on TikTok, find a person ripping packs, and you watch them for an hour, so you learn a little bit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Good times.
I'm probably wrong on some of my influence. Some person's gonna be in the comment like, "You fucking stupid! You're doing this wrong." I'm sorry. I'm not a Pokemon nerd.
Tell me I'm wrong. That's fine. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that's okay.
I enjoy it. It's nostalgia. That's pretty much as far as it goes.
That's all that matters.
Right. Yep, absolutely. I'm not a diehard. I don't think I've ever said I was a diehard. Lance is definitely the diehard of the two.
Mm-hmm. It'd be more fun if like I had more time to actually play Pokemon card game. But
yeah, it was definitely fun to play.
I like the video games more specifically.
Yeah, I grew up playing the video games and I played the card game for a little bit. It just, like any other card game, it's a little expensive to keep up with between the rotating meta and the rotating sets. So it's enjoyable to do here and there, but
yeah, I'm happy to play like the OG card game on my Switch. I have the OG card game on an actual Game Boy cartridge, and
I do too as well. It's upstairs.
You have one too?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
And right now in today's time, Pokemon Pocket, it's fun.
Fun times. Yeah, that one's a good one.
So at least scratching that itch. So yeah, there it is. So technically playing, just not realistically.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Playing the adult version where we don't need to spend hundreds to thousands for cards.
Exactly.
I just do it for other games instead.
But that is all we got for this episode. Make sure to go check out our TikTok so you can see us pull the PSA 10 Charizard out of the PSA box. Fun times. It was fun. It was fun.
It was a fun, guys.
It was lots of fun. Also, please make sure to check out the Anime Show on Facebook and Instagram. Check out all the awesome anime content they have on there. And finally, drop a like, leave a comment. Let us know. What did you think of My Hero Academia? Does it hit your top 10, top 5? Is it your favorite show? Let us know. Have a good one.
Later, guys.
Deuces.